Hello Cobra Kai fans. So, the new Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 2 images have dropped, just like we were promised, and you know I'm always on the lookout for those juicy details. Of course, fans are already picking apart the clues, and I've spotted a few intriguing things myself. Let's break them down and see if we can make sense of what's coming. Before we continue, just remember that many of these details are based on the personal judgments of different fans, so don't rely on them as if they are official and final. First up, the Miyagi-Do boys. They look as shocked as we are, and the image gives us a peek into the Sekai Taikai itself. What's got them looking like that? Big stakes, I bet. But here's an important image. Cree and Johnny at the tournament. Now, what does this face-off even mean? I have a feeling Cree is finally going to get his shot at redemption this season. Their emotions can't be understood from this single image though. It's not really clear if this is just a confrontation or maybe a peaceful exchange. Personally, I don't think this will be a peaceful talk. It looks like Cree is trying to intimidate Johnny. Seriously, why is Cree holding Kim Sun-young's Yunjang-do knife? It's more likely he's threatening to harm Johnny. Speculations have recently highlighted that Mr. Terry Silver will be a pain in Cree's side, and as a result, we might see Johnny being the one to save his former sensei from the snake in the grass, Terry Silver. If that turns out to be true, it still doesn't erase the fact that Johnny and Cree are enemies and might fight at first, only to reunite to take down a common enemy. In that way, Cree could get some kind of redemption. However, there's been an interesting theory that suggests Kwon Jae-sung will meet his demise at the Sekai Taikai by simply slipping on the floor and accidentally falling on this Eunjang-do knife. It was rejected by many fans, myself included, but now that Cree has this knife in the new image, some fans have begun to entertain this claim. Personally, I'll have to wait and see because I don't believe this could happen. It sounds like a lame storyline that would ruin such a big and important character. And check this out. Daniel LaRusso, fists clenched, ready to strike. His direct, sharp gaze indicates that he's prepared for a physical confrontation, and the intensity on his face tells me it's someone worth the effort. Fans on social media have pointed out that he could be fighting Terry Silver since he's the most suitable for this kind of showdown, though no one is shown in the image other than Daniel. He could also be ready to fight Cree as both are top enemies who could pose a significant threat. Some fans have even suggested that the place where Daniel is looks like a prison, meaning he could be fighting Terry Silver there before Silver appears at the tournament. There's also speculation that Daniel could get kidnapped in Season 6, Part 2, so now some are claiming this image supports that theory. But who is he preparing to fight? And who would win if it's Daniel versus Terry or Daniel versus Cree? Next, we've got Cree's Cobra Kai team showing up at the tournament, looking fierce in their black uniforms. Cree, Tori, Yoon, Kim Da-eun, and Kwon. You can feel the power coming off that group. But are they really the unstoppable force they appear to be? Many people have pointed out that this image is from a scene showing Cobra Kai fighting against the Iron Dragons. I have no idea where this claim comes from since we don't see the rival team they're ready to fight. However, you can see their eyes are all on the stage and their team is incomplete, so part of their team could already be on stage facing another team. There's also an image of Johnny, Daniel, and Chosun at the tournament. This is now proof that Chosun is back in the game, as all the rumors suggested. You love to see it. Their faces look happy, and perhaps they're watching something on stage. Some fans have claimed that maybe a Miyagi-Do member won a fight on stage, hence their pleased expressions. Even their fists convey a sense of triumph or victory. They look like they've won something in that moment. Then there's this shot of Amanda, Anthony Lapuso, and what looks like the rest of Miyagi-Do students who didn't qualify for the tournament. They are all looking in the same direction. It's safe to say they're watching television, probably tuning into the Sekai Taikai from Barcelona. Their faces have this surprised look. Perhaps it's the intensity of the tournament that shocked them. Or maybe a Miyagi-Do teammate got into trouble, explaining their concerned expressions. What do you all think? And this one's huge, chosen with Kim Da-eun in what looks like a nightclub. Now, I already shared my thoughts on this image. The background looks familiar to me, and I think this scene has the same vibe as the Inside the Dojo clip we saw of Robbie and Tori. But what do you think is going down between Chosun and Da-eun? It looks like they're having a peaceful exchange, not bad blood, based on the vibe of their faces. But I read some hilarious comments on this image that surely made my day. Why do you guys believe Chosun is trying to engage in what seems like a romantic conversation with Kim? I mean, yes, they don't look pissed off, but come on guys. One fan joked that Chosun wants an heir and is ready to mingle with Kim because, in his 60s, he doesn't fit with Kumiko anymore. Another fan made a hilarious joke that Kumiko died and that's why Chosun is with Kim. He's trying to win her heart. You're all killing me with these sweet comments. But seriously, Chosen and Kim Da-eun could have a number of reasons for an encounter, and it's possible given their almost related origins. They could have something in common to share. But anyway, what do you think would happen if Kim really gets with Chosen? Frankly, that could split Cobra Kai in half. How would Kreese and Master Kim Sun-young react to such a crazy incident? Next, we've got the full Miyagi-Do team in all their glory at the Sekai Taikai. Miguel, Sam, Robbie, Dimitri, Hawk, and Devon, they're all here, and they look ready to throw down. No one's holding back this season. They look excited, but fans seem obsessed with Devon, wanting her out of the tournament. Some have commented that in this image, she looks frightened or concerned, perhaps realizing how intense the tournament is. Maybe she's thinking, will I survive this? We've also got extra images showing actor Louis Tan in his full Iron Dragons uniform, and he's so ready to play Sensei Wolf, the bad man. We've never seen the team's GI in this much detail before. If Terry Silver comes with the Iron Dragons, he'll likely have Sensei Wolf and perhaps Dennis serving as another sensei. Louis Tan has been in films like Fistful of Vengeance and Mortal Kombat, and he's a martial artist. According to the creators, the idea of getting somebody with Wolf's skills and presence to embody this character was amazing. From the moment he stepped on set, he was pure Sensei Wolf, ready for action. Sensei Wolf's students include Patrick Lewis as Axel Kovacevic and Raina Vallandigham as Zara Malik. So you see, the leaked information was spot on accurate. It's been said that a lot of effort went into ensuring that the Sekai Taikai feels truly global and epic in scale. The creators wanted to make sure they delivered on the promise of an international martial arts competition. Movies like Bloodsport have scenes where fighters come from all parts of the globe and gather in one place to decide who will be the best. There's thematic inspiration from that, making sure we see slices of karate from various points of the world. There's also an elevated attention to detail, with different dojos designed to represent different countries with distinct Gs and logos. Also in post-production, they made it so that when particular dojos are fighting, there are musical themes for each one that tie in with their country. This will be amazing. Imagine Kreese's Cobra Kai's theme music while they're sweeping the legs. You'll really feel the international experience with these 16 teams. It's also mentioned here that Hayden Schlossberg says the city of Barcelona itself will be a major character. You're going to be seeing our characters in hotels, restaurants, and on the streets of Barcelona, he shares. It's fun seeing these characters we've loved encountering each other in a totally different environment. It's a completely different energy. I knew this and talked about it previously. The show being filmed in Barcelona adds a new layer, making everything seem fresh and exciting. Let's wait until November 15th to see how it all plays out. Do you have any thoughts on these images and what they've revealed to you? Feel free to let us know in the comment section below.